Hello everybody, Hotpxl back here with a quick update about the Serum 2 skinner. Um, first off, if you already purchased a copy off Gumroad, whether it be for free or you paid a couple bucks for it, either way is totally fine. It is a free program. You should have gotten an email regarding an updated version of the skinner. If you have downloaded that, I believe it also comes with a link to download it as well. Um, but in case you haven't, if you go to the credits tab, here's the new updates. Updates being new blend modes, darken, lighten, difference, and hard light. And in a previous update, also added updated GUI with smoother and more responsive, so it's a bit faster and it looks a little better as well. New features being the hue shift and HSL saturation, as well as invert colors and presets. Okay. So that's going to be this slider, this button to invert colors, and at the very bottom we can create presets. I did have somebody recently ask me about the 2x folder and resizing of your instance of Serum, because in the first edition of the Serum scanner, you pretty much can only patch just the 1x folder or the 2x folder, depending if that's what you want to use. And what happens if you try to reskin or if you try to resize that instance of Serum, the skin you make basically breaks. But thanks to the presets, we can actually address that issue, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So if I go to my skin manager, browse for skin folder, and I'm going to go to Documents, Export Records, Serum 2 Presets, Skins, and I already created a test folder here. And I'll go ahead and just pick the 1x folder for now, hit select. I'm going to scroll down to one of these panel overlays, just so I can see what's going on a bit better here. In the image editor, I'm going to turn this tint strength down. That comes in pretty strong by default. Just going to play with some settings here, just nothing crazy, just kind of create something. Saturate a little more. Let's make it this nice, just obvious purple. Why not? Currently, the presets do not work with texture overlays. That is something I'm working on. Hopefully in the future I can put on an update where this actually works. But in the meantime, presets will only be effective with the colors. Okay, so keep that in mind. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save preset. Say this is the preset that I want to use, right? This is the color I like. This is the skin I like. Awesome. I want to apply this everywhere on my serum. So I'm going to save my preset. And what it's going to do is it's going to save it as a JSON file, which is essentially it's a Java type file, right? I believe, I could be wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and save this as my awesome preset. I'll put this somewhere safe, like my desktop, right? Save it, and we save successfully. Now I'm going to apply these changes to all my images, and we'll go ahead and give this a minute. If you haven't noticed by now, it does take roughly 20 to 30 seconds to apply. It's going to apply the effects to 349 images. Just give it a second. It's not frozen, it just takes a minute. Alright, now that that is done, we can go back to the skin manager, browse skin folder, go back to that same folder we were just working in. So for me is going to be this test folder, but now I'm going to click on the 2x folder, right? And we can see that nothing has been changed here because it's two separate folders with two sides of images. Basically, these are just the larger images of the same GUI. What I can do now is I can pick one, go to my image editor, scroll to the bottom, load preset, and we'll go ahead and find my awesome preset that I made. And you can see that I already applied that nice purple preset that I made. So I'll go ahead and apply this to all images. Give us a second to take place. Alright, there we go. All 349 images have been applied. So I can go ahead, at this time I can go ahead and close out the Serum scanner. Go into your DAW of choice. And we're going to open a new instance of Serum 2. This is by default my default preset or skin that I have made recently. So I'm going to go to my skins folder, go to my test. Here's this crazy awesome purple skin that I made, and now we can see that if I resize it, resizing now works because we applied the same preset to both the 1x and 2x files. Like I said, currently textures, the picture overlay textures do not work in the preset files you create. That is something I'm trying to work on. It's coming. Just give me some time. But yeah, in case you're wondering how to make resizable skins, that's how you do it. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you guys continue to make cool stuff. If you make some cool skins, please leave comments below. Maybe I can create a database with like a big, just a bit like a big directory of skins and stuff that people have made. Would be kind of cool. I know a couple of my friends have been making some pretty cool stuff in here, and those are the ones I have included in the free presets with the program. So yeah, that's how we do that. It's how we resize the skin, and happy creating. Thanks everyone.